Good morning and welcome to The Avenue. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Dwan LaBranch. You know, we received lots of feedback regarding our Lost and Found jingle last week.
That's right. I even heard Pastor did a rendition at the 10:30 service.
Yeah, I heard that too. Well, folks, actually, Denzel and I were near the Lost and Found after both services on Sunday, and we saw ushers bringing more Bibles to add to the pile.
Yes, they must have brought another 30 Bibles back there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, folks, we thought the jingle would help.
And actually, we gave very good directions on how to find the Lost and Found.
We sure did. So, folks, really, please come pick up your Bibles from the Lost and Found because eventually they will be donated. But on a more serious note, I had the opportunity to speak with our church administrator, Mr. Larry Johnson, regarding a very serious issue, a parking issue that is, that has our nearby homeowners very upset.
Actually, we have more on that in just a moment. But right now, let's take a look at our morning announcements.
Heaven's Gates and Hell's Flames is coming back to Franklin Avenue, October 10th through the 12th. We are now seeking crew members for the production. You can see Denzel Johnson in the Family Life Center to sign up.
The Singles Ministry will be having a joint mission project with singles from Elizabeth Baptist Church of Atlanta. Come and volunteer October 1st through the 3rd. You can sign up in the Family Life Center.
The Men's Ministry Conference, Armor Up, A Call to Word Up, will be held Saturday, October 30th from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. in the gym. You can contact Minister Greg Carter for more information.
The FABC Clothing Bank is currently in need of men's large size clothing. Contact Irene Brooke for more information.
The Evangelism and Missions Ministry will be having their international picnic Saturday, October 2nd from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. at City Park. You can come out to meet, greet, and share the love of God with people from different countries. Today on The Avenue, we are here with our church administrator, Mr. Larry Johnson. Welcome, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Well, let's get right to it. Have our neighbors been complaining about members parking in their driveways?
Yes, they have.
Okay, can you give me some examples of those complaints?
Sure. Many times we receive complaints from our neighbors that Franklinites have blocked them in their driveways on Sunday mornings. A lot of times our Franklinites are arriving at church late and in haste will block our neighbors' driveways. We've given the neighbors cones to prevent this from happening, but our Franklinites will get out of their cars, remove the cones, and then park in their driveways.
That's pretty bold if you ask me.
Yes, it is.
Well, have we had any incidents where our neighbors had to quickly leave their homes and their driveways were blocked?
Yes. There was an incident some time ago where a neighbor had an emergency where they had to leave in a hurry and then found a Franklinite parked in their driveway, preventing them from leaving. They in turn called the police department to have the car towed from in front of their driveway.
Wow, okay. Well, let me ask you this. How many spaces do we have? And do we have any plans for expansion?
Yes. Currently we have 625 parking spaces on the Florida Strip. We have plans in the works to add 50 additional parking spaces on our lot where Samaritan Purse used to be.
Okay.
We also will be adding 10 new handicap parking spaces in the current parking lot in the rear of the church.
All right, well, that's great improvement. Before we go, are there any last words that you would like to say to the congregation concerning our parking at Franklin Avenue?
Yes, I would. As many of you know, Pastor Luda has asked us many times, years in the past, not to block our neighbors' parking spaces, to respect our neighborhood and be good neighbors. We have ignored those requests from our pastor and continue to park in their driveways. I'm asking you, please, please be considerate, be good neighbors, and not block our neighbors' parking areas.
Well, there you have it from our church administrator himself. Again, thank you, Mr. Johnson, for joining us today on The Avenue. Welcome back, Franklin Avenue.
Wow, Denzel, that's pretty deep. Tires slashed, broken car windows, cars being towed. That's pretty serious.
Yes, it is, Dwan. I don't know what's going on.
So when the cars are towed, owners have to go down to the city pound to pick them up, right?
You're absolutely right. They got to go on down to the city pound.
Sounds like another song to me.
Yeah.
Go on down to the city.
pound.
We're just kidding, folks.
That's our time. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Dwan LaBranch.
And thank you again for tuning in to
The Avenue.